Namaste. I bet you didn't think that this was going to be an art gallery time. Okay, I didn't even know it was going to be an art gallery time because I have so much to do. I have so many videos to put out. It's almost like I'm acting like today is Monday, but today I don't even know what day is. Babe, what's today? Okay, thank you. It's Wacky Wednesday, everybody. I didn't even know. Okay, sorry about that. Whatever happened to Tuesday? So what I decided to do is do a quick art gallery, if that's even possible for me. Then I will do Scorpio. Then I will do a little thing I have for summer, about summer. Okay, because I have my opinions about the house and Warriors Park, the interview with Chris McDonough, that I don't really concur with him. And so I wasn't going to speak on it because there's a lot of stuff going around. But you know what? The girl has still not been found. So I have done some work with some letters and my cards, and I told my spirit guides I'm open and receptive to receiving any messages. I'm not going to turn them off at all. I have Shanann on high alert. I have Gannon, especially Gannon, on high alert. JJ and Tylee Ryan could definitely help me out as they have in other cases. And I'm just going to be open and receptive. And I've done some notes. So right now I'm going to do art gallery. I have some things that I wanted to show you. A few things have been bought. I'm making a few more before my vacation. I don't know if I'm going to make that much more before my vacation is in August, because I also have a training for my substitute job is August 3rd already. Yeah, every year, just to continue being a substitute, we have to go to a 4-hour training. This year, at least it's in person. Last year, it was on Zoom, and that was a hot mess. That was terrible. Anyhow, so I just wanted to let people know what work I have and what's been sold. So let me just real quickly, I'm pretty sure Be Happy is sold. I'm pretty sure Bella Butterfly wanted it. The solar plexus and happiness. And I'm happy that she's going to get it. And this is Lily Diana. And Lily Diana has been with me for a while now, staring at me everywhere you go. She's still looking. Go over here. She's still looking. Go straight ahead. She's still looking. But I love that about her. And I just love the colors. Anyway, the person who made this for me is White Dove. And I'm going to be using this on a canvas. But I just put her over here, and she is, oh, sorry, peacock feathers. I can actually wear that on my hair. I have worn this on my hair. Anyhow, Lily Diana has been sold. And I just really have to wrap her carefully. Oh, I forgot, this is a new one. Okay, so let me get back to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little art gallery time. I'm going to try to be brief. I'm going to try my best to be brief and see how that works out. Because most people have an attention span for 11 to 13 minutes. And after that, not too much. So let me just show you what I have. This little guy here is called, I struggled for a name, and I even was Googling so many things because I was like, I'll know it when I hear it. So first his name was going to be Oro, which means gold in Spanish. And of course, he's a Pegasus. He's based on one of my subs and friends' dreams. She dreamed about a Pegasus. and she told me to draw it or do it, collage it, and I was like, does she know how much stuff I have to do? And I'm not good at drawing. And then when I sat down with my coloring book, all of a sudden this Pegasus came up, and I said, see, the signs are always there. So I did it. So oro means gold in Spanish. I wanted him to be gold because the crown chakra needs to be stimulated. A lot of people are having trouble with their crown chakra. And a lot of people going through a spiritual awakening. They don't know what's going on in the world. They need protection. They want to feel like they're, like when you make a mistake or you're dirty and then you take a shower or you take a bath and you feel better. Or you said a lot of bad things about people, and then what you do is you say you're sorry to God, you say you're sorry to the person, and if you can't say you're sorry to the person, just compliment a few people. You compliment a few people and say what's good about them. You feel really good, and it's almost like a soul cleansing. I don't know where I'm getting this, but it's coming out, guys. So anyhow, they told me, my spirit guides told me, because this guy was white for the longest time, and then I was going to put silver on him. And they were like, no, I know you like silver, Katrina, better than gold, because I do. They go, don't do silver. And it just worked out that I ran out of my silver marker pen. I don't have a silver marker pen anymore. I have to get a new one. I run out of a lot of supplies. Hey, here's my cigarette from the other video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll have to go watch the other video. Yeah, I'm such a jerk. Okay, so his name is Zorro. That was a long-winded way of getting to his name. His name is Zorro. Z-O-R-O. And Zorro is a warrior and usually has 3 swords. And you might as well not ever get into a fight with him because he will win. Alright, so if you like Zorro, if you're interested in cleansing your crown chakra, let me know. And you'll see that there's a golden butterfly right over here at his feet. Okay. Next up is an oldie but goodie. I won't have to talk that long about this one. I'm sorry. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Okay. You remember this? That's Georgia and Georgie. Okay, or Georgia and George, her ancestor. Remember that? So I had done it for my friend Sarah, I guess 3.0 of Georgia and Georgie, Georgia and Georgie. And so I did it on a smaller canvas, on this canvas at first, and I didn't like it. I wanted it to be the one that I gave to her. I wanted it to be on the bigger canvas because that's what she had wanted. So this is a smaller canvas, and I decided to do, instead of the green, I decided to do pink. And this is the rosemary pink that I was telling you guys about. I was really attracted to it. This is the rosemary pink. Now, I wanted to ask you guys if, because I was going to put glitter on it, and I was like, this is a very satin look to it, which I love. I love satin. I always like glossy. But I was going to add pink. But I didn't know if that would take away from the picture in there, where you could actually see the rainbow in the grass and Georgie and Georgia, and you can actually see the hair. Remember, she said she didn't know, why did she feel like she knew him, and he was acting like he knew her. And she said, "Hi, my name is Georgia," and he said, "Hi, my name is George." or Georgie. You can call me Georgie. And she said, we have the same hair. And he goes, you got it from me. I'm your ancestor. And then he explained to her what ancestor is, and that he's always been watching over her. And so it's just a beautiful story. I had included it in Sarah's package because she couldn't find the video, and I couldn't find the video because I don't know how to do that linking thing. So if I had somebody to go through all my videos, but nobody's got the time for that. Anyhow, so she was touching his hair, see, on his beard, and it's the same hair as her. And so my point is, when you go to heaven, you're going to bump into people like that. And you're going to feel like you know them, but you don't know them, and that they're going to act like they know you, they know everything about you, and that they're called your ancestors. So anyway, you let me know. Glitter, just say yes in the comments. This kind of glitter, which would really cover it up, or a dusting glitter, wouldn't cover it up, but it would make it pop, or just maybe a little bit of glitter. This is a really beautiful gel, and it wouldn't cover up the color, but it would just I would just probably do it on the edges. Or this is really thick. Yeah, because I'm thinking about something pink. Something pink is coming to me, but I don't know what yet. Okay, so you guys let me know. Or if you just like it is. So it's a smaller canvas. So this size, George and Georgia, and I'm also going to call it Rosemary, because in light of Rosemary, who's in heaven, who's Summer's aunt. See, nothing is a coincidence. This being called Rosemary was meant for me to see. Okay. This is 38. But please know that if I say a price, please add, the $10 for shipping, because it's going to cost me probably more than that to ship it. So please add in some money for the shipping. Thank you. Okay. So that is Georgia and Georgie. All right, well, up to 12 minutes. Next is, okay, this is Sky Carlisle. And Sky has 2 Y's at the end of her name. So she's SKYY, no E. Okay. Now, she came to me one day. I knew that I was going to do a gray slate background. Gray slate helps you to relax. If you have a room that you want to just chill out and not make any decisions and not have any pressure, then paint it this color, because it's a little bit of mixture of blue. I put a little lavender in it, and white. And also, I have a gray that's called, I don't know why, I guess I think like an artist, I think everybody's interested in the paint, but I also use this color, which is almost empty. And it's called Blue Fog, which I love the names of these things. Blue Fog, oh, it's so beautiful. But I had to lighten it up because Blue Fog, as it is a little bit too dark, and I wanted to add more light to it so that it would lighten up Sky Carlisle. Okay, now let me tell you about her. She's from the 1920s, okay, and she didn't want anybody to know her real last name, so she always wanted to be in the Carlisle Hotel that's in New York City. I think what's her name? Dorothy Parker is one of my favorite writers. She is from that time frame, and I think she used to live in the Carlisle Hotel for a time, and then I think she moved to the Algonquin Hotel. Anyhow, people are like, why are you telling us this? Okay, so the feel that you get with her is definitely crown chakra, but a little bit of the throat chakra. So like I said, she didn't want people to know her business. She's a very private person. I love her grayish white hair, which is very in style. It's not, notice her hair is not blonde. Her hair is whitish gray. Look. She reminds me of the picture my friend DC once gave me. Same eyes. Okay, anyhow, she's just a private person, but sometimes she does want to talk. Sometimes she does want to express herself, and she's actually a singer. But she's a shy singer, so she would have to have a lot of martinis and a specialized old-fashioned martini glass. You know, the old champagne glasses, I have them, that were from like the 20s. Anyway, she's also on a small canvas. And she is very peaceful but also mystical at the same time, and her name is Sky Carlisle. So of course her last name is not really Carlisle. She just thought that would be a good last name. She didn't want people to know her real last name because she thought that it was too plain, and she wanted to be fancy. And she wanted people to treat her as if she was special. Okay, and she did have a beautiful singing voice, but she could not get the courage to sing unless she had a lot of drinks. Okay, hey, drink it if you got it, girl. So that's Sky Carlisle. If anybody's interested, she is 42. Okay, that's the price, and then please add in some shipping. Okay, bye, Sky. Goodbye. Okay, this next one I'm very excited about, and hopefully I don't knock her down. Okay, she has been with me. I've been keeping her. You might have seen her on a video or two, but I never spoke about her. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. Anyhow, she came about when I just, like I told you, I color in a coloring book, and I wasn't going to do anything with the picture, except it just relaxes me. But it turns out it helps me to meditate and puts me in a relaxed state and meditative state. And I just hear the story. And, you know, so some people might say, well, the story is coming from your head. Yeah, my story is coming from my head and my soul. All right, so here it is. This is Sapphire, and she's with her friend, the Raven. But this is mainly about Sapphire, okay? She is, if you notice, her hair is black and purple, but what's around her is sapphire blue. This is a very glossy finish, and I sprayed it a lot of times because I wanted the glitter, which is blue and green, a mixture of blue and green. She likes the night sky. She likes to come out at night because she doesn't feel accepted, you know, because she's a different type of person. See her ears? But yeah, and she has brown eyes. And you would think, oh, well, if her name is Sapphire, why aren't you giving her blue eyes? Because I ask them. I ask when I'm painting, I say, what color eyes am I supposed to give you? And she said brown, but they're like a jasper brown. They have a little bit of yellow in them. Can you see? Okay. So, she doesn't like to really be with people. She likes to be with her animals, her cats, and the Raven stays by her side. Okay, the Raven tells her when to be careful, when to look out, you know, for herself. And she wishes that she could fly like the Raven, because he gets himself out of situations, you know, when it's getting ready to storm, he could fly to another place that's safer. But He tries to stay near her. Anyway, her name is Sapphire. Okay, it's on a bigger canvas. If you're interested in Sapphire, she's very good for the throat chakra. Okay, and I think that I made her because my throat gives me so much trouble. It's for expressing yourself. It's for your thyroid. It's for your thymus. Anything to do with your teeth. Into your vocal cords, and metaphysically speaking, expressing your personality, your new parts of yourself that you were hiding from everybody before. See, that's what Sapphire is learning to do. She wants to come out, she wants to make friends, but she's got to get more self-confidence to find her voice. And yeah, she looks a little bit sad, but she's also building herself because she's very, very young. And I was just happy with how she came out. And all of my work, as you could see, is being saged as I speak about them. And sometimes I go along the wall with my Palo Santo sticks and I bless them with the Palo Santo. So by the time you guys get them, they're all Palo Santo'd and saged up. Okay, so that's Sapphire. Let me know if you're interested, and I'll let you know the price because I don't really know yet. That's a bigger canvas. And the last one, yeah, I did say the last one. Okay. Now, I'm still working on something for Summer. I'm still working on something. She keeps on telling me, not yet, not yet. It's just going to be a little something that even if nobody buys it, I'll just have it. And it's Summer when she grows up, when she's a little bit older, like when she's a teenager. Because that's what she says, that's the age she wants to be. She wants to be a teenager, like 14, 15, like that age. So when I was making this, again, I was just sitting in my dining room table that got messy again, and just coloring in my book, feeling very nervous about all the cases I work on, and just like feeling anxiety. And then I just color in my book, and I asked Summer, what do you want me to do? And she's like, no, not this one. And this one is called Kiki. Okay, and if some of you remember, that's what Summer used to tell me to call her. She would call me Kiki because Katrina was hard for her, and she has some speech problems that should have been addressed when she from age 2. You should have certain speech patterns. You should be able to say short sentences, and she wasn't doing that. But nobody brought her to the correct place, which is Head Start has a program, and they stay with the kids from age 2 to 5, or age 2 to time for school. But she wasn't in any of those programs. So she could have been getting PT and OT and, speech therapy to fix it. I mean, she could talk a little bit, but she wasn't saying as much as a 5-year-old would say. She was maybe saying as much as a 1 to 2-year-old was saying. I know this because I'm a reading specialist. Okay. Anyhow, she told me to name her Kiki, and she wanted her to have green eyes, and she wanted her to have red hair. And so Kiki is definitely for 2 chakras, for your sacral chakra, when you're trying to make a baby, when you're trying to make a new idea, you're trying to nurture some kind of idea or business, start something new, anything that you're trying to create. I hear something about music. Somebody's trying to get started with music out there. I felt it when I was touching Sky Carlisle. Somebody wants to be a singer or a musician of some type, but they're afraid to jump in and push themselves. So Kiki is for anything to do with your sacral chakra, and of course I'll give you the notes on it if you buy the work. I give you the affirmations and the meanings behind the artwork and probably why you picked it. Orange is also good for SA, sexually abused and emotionally abused people need more orange. It helps them to be creative and voice their, feelings on things and not bury them. And then there's a little green in here. That's for your heart chakra, for forgiveness, forgiveness of self, forgiveness of other people, and also love, opening your heart to love again. And I don't know if it's capturing it, but her eyes, she has, I put little crystals, my glitter inside her eyes just to make them pop. I like everything 3D. So, and I was going to put glitter around her. Of course, I use a combination of 3 different colors of orange to make it, I wanted the orange to pop because a lot of people don't have orange. And I wanted the orange really to come out. So I decided not to put glitter on the edges because I want people to constantly touch this as they look at Kiki and touch the edges to absorb the orange. And also I put the glitter, enough glitter here. It's not really picking up how shiny and how she watches you. Okay. And that one is 38 as well. Smaller canvas. Okay. So I hope you liked my video art gallery time. Please let me know, and you could take a screenshot of this if you want anything, you're interested in anything, or just have questions. People ask me questions all the time. They don't have to buy it right away. A lot of people don't have the money right away, but they say, oh, okay, I'll have the money in September, or I'll have the money at the end of August, and that's fine. We could do that. But just, if you have questions, don't be afraid. I don't need anybody's money right away. I'm, semi-retired from New York City, and I have a job that I go back to in the end of August. Anyhow, take a screenshot of my PayPal and my Katrina Gmail or the P.O. box, and you'll have all my information. You could just put it in the comments as well. I always answer everybody. I try to anyway. Yeah, the best way to get to me is katrina8.kb@gmail.com. This is the PayPal. Okay, but first give me if you're interested in something, don't just throw things in PayPal, because I want to know, I'm sorry, my nails are all blue from dyeing my hair blue. I didn't even dye it. It was just a shampoo, but my hands are still blue. Everything else is blue. Or paypal.me/Katrina7 or Katrina Brady, P.O. Box 62132, San Angelo, Texas 76906. Okay, so that's the longer way if you want to get to me, but that's a safe way too. There's no rush on anything. I'm always creating. I'm always going to be painting and trying to help you heal your chakras. Okay. So screenshot that. Screenshot that. Sorry, it's just like it looks like a schlock shop operation over here, but it's all me. Nobody else is a wrench or anything else like that. I'm my secretary, I'm the artist, I'm the psychic, I'm the reader, I'm the channeler, and I'm the painter, so I'm the collagist. And also, my book's always available in case anybody wants them. Alright, namaste everybody. Have a great day. Be kind to each other.